Good morning, everyone. How are you today? So let's start our lesson, Unit 2, Natural Disasters. Unit Revision. Learning Objectives. Understand specific information in unsupported, extended, talk on a wide range of general and curricular topics, including talk on a limited range of unfamiliar topics. Use infinitive forms, often increased number of verbs and adjectives. Use gerund forms after variety of verbs and prepositions. Use a variety of prepositional and phrasal verb on a wide range of familiar, general, and curricular topics. Exercise 1. Reading. Read the text in the heat of the moment, and for questions 1-5, choose the best answer, A, B, C, or D. In the heat of the moment. When a volcano erupts, most people want to get as far away as possible, as quickly as they can. German engineer Martin Reitz, on the other hand, grabs his camera and tries to get as close as he can and stay alive at the same time. He's so close that he can feel the heat burning his face even though he is gas masked. The lava flow is about a meter away and it's getting closer every second. The ground beneath his feet is shaking and there is a deafening roar like a plane taking off. He can't stay this close for too long because the gases and exits will destroy his camera. But Martin Reitz waits just long enough to see flaming hot lava and ash explode out of the nearby crater and gets the perfect shot. Martin is a freelance photographer whose stunning photographs of volcanic eruptions are in high demand with newspapers and magazines all over the world. He is one of a small but dedicated group of volcano chasers. When a dormant volcano becomes active, they book the first flight to be as near as possible to it, set up camp, and wait. Sometimes for as long as 2 weeks. It takes a lot of patience as a volcano can erupt at any time, night or day, and clouds, fog, and steam often block the view. The final result, though, like Martin's shots of volcanic lightning, a phenomenon that still mystifies scientists, are definitely worth it. When the Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland erupted in 2010 and ash clouds closed airspace over northern Europe, Martin was already on the scene for some of his most spectacular shots. After spending 3 sleepless nights in freezing temperatures, Martin got within 3 feet of the lava flow and even took photos of lava fountains, jets of lava that shoot up as high as a 30-story building. He didn't get any sleep because the volcano was throwing out rocks the size of cars. So for most of the time he was sheltering behind a large boulder. Martin says that he's had more accidents when mountain climbing than volcano chasing, but that doesn't stop him from taking precautions because this is a job where safety is a priority. Goggles and a gas mask provide protection from poisonous gases, but gloves are just as important because fresh lava can be as sharp as a knife. Volcano chasing is quite risky. As Martin admits, one has to know when it's safe to come near and when it's a matter of survival to stay away, sometimes many kilometers away. So please do the task. You should choose the best answer, A, B, C, or D. Thank you very much. Let's continue listening. Exercise 2. You will hear 5 different news reports from a radio program. Match the speakers 1-5 to the news headlines AF. There is one extra news headline. So listen. Speaker 1. Rescue teams worked through the night trying to get to anyone trapped beneath the rubble after Tuesday's violent tremors in Jakarta yesterday. 5 people, including a 4-month-old child, were pulled out alive. The area continued to suffer mild aftershocks, although none led to any further damage. Better weather has helped the teams after Tuesday night's heavy rain, and they are optimistic about finding more survivors over the next hours and days. Speaker 2. Flights are being cancelled all over Europe as the ash cloud is drifting down from the north. That's going to cause huge problems for people going on holiday. But the authorities say there is nothing they can do, and it's just a matter of waiting until the skies are clear again. There is no danger to residents in towns and cities close to the eruption, but citizens are advised to go out only if absolutely necessary and close all windows. Speaker 3. Many residents in the tiny village of Brevington woke this morning to find streets and homes under 35 centimeters of water. Heavy rains over the previous few days caused the river to burst its banks unexpectedly for the first time in over a century. Shop and homeowners were not prepared, and cleaning up the damage could cost them over £500,000. The waters are still rising, but conditions are expected to improve later in the day. Speaker 4. 3 skiers were still missing last night after a huge avalanche in the French Alps. Tom Heavily, an experienced ski instructor in the Three Valleys area, said, "Yesterday that visitors to that area had been warned of the high chance of avalanches at the moment, and the missing skiers should not have risked skiing there. Rescue workers are doing everything they can to find the skiers, but hope for their safety is fading." Speaker 5. Last night's high winds reached 128 km per hour in some areas, causing extensive damage to property. Passengers on the 192 bus in Stockley were lucky to be alive after falling tree crashed onto the roof, throwing passengers from their seats. Amazingly, no one was seriously hurt in the accident, although several people were taken to hospital suffering from shock. Now please, match the speakers to the headlines. There is one extra news headline. Have you finished? Let's continue. Exercise 4. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct to infinitive or ing form. He is wearing rubber boots. Keep his feet dry. So continue. Yes, you are right. Okay. Well done. Next task, exercise 5. You should choose the correct item. The first sentence. 2 trains crashed into on each other enduring hundreds of people. Okay. Very good. Good job. Your home task will be to revise vocabulary. You were very active. Thank you very much. The lesson is over. Goodbye.